Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Crochet and Coffee here, and today we have a finish. Now, I'm probably going to do finishes like this from now on just because the time lapse and the whole, anyways. So, let's talk about Mort. One, it took me all of 2 weeks to get her name correct, so there's that. Two, which I'm probably still butchering it. Two, let's talk about the drills. So, as for this canvas, this is all the trash I had. Now, this is a 50 by 70. So for that to be all the trash I had is actually really, really good. So then we also had special diamonds that came with this kit. This was a special version 3 enhancement kit. So it came with alexandrite, gold crystals, and electric diamonds. And as you can see, I have extras of all of them. Here are the sapphires that go on the water line. Here is the alexandrite that you sprinkle in the water, which I might pull up some drills and put a little bit more on there. Here are the electric diamonds. Get you down to the business. And I like the way that they had everything labeled nice and clearly on the bag, so I know what was what, because when I was doing the water, when I got to the water line, I thought that the alexandrite was the water line, and it was actually the sapphires. And so I almost put the alexandrite on the water line, but luckily I was able to find my bag of sapphires because it had gotten eaten by the couch. The electric diamonds, as you can see, I have plenty of those left. I also have plenty of crystals from the flowers. Now, let's talk about how many drills did I have left. Now, I didn't run out of drills out of any of my drills. I actually had an entire bag of 939 left, not even open. And that's a bag of at least 1,000, if not maybe a little bit more, maybe 2,000. I'm not sure how many are in their baggies because it's not labeled. I'm pretty sure they probably say it somewhere on their website. If not, I'm pretty sure you can ask Roanna or RG or Reggie, and they will tell you, what you want to know. Either way. So I had this, Mr. Coffee kitted this up in my Craftmate Lockables, which is why the labels are so crazy. But I had plenty of drills left over, as you can see. So I didn't run out of any drills. I wasn't scared about running out of any drills. The drill quality was fantastic. I love that blue, which is 3843. There was a little bit of static, but it honestly didn't bother me when I was doing the canvas. I didn't have any issues with it jumping all over the place or anything. So I had plenty of drills left over, an entire bag of 939 left over, which was for her hair. Now, when I completed this painting, and of course, editing Alishia would have had the picture up there. You should still see it. If not, it'll pop back up because she heard me say editing Alishia is supposed to have the picture up over there. When I was doing this, when I did the unboxing, which I will have listed up in the eye, I thought this was a lot of color blocking. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get through it quick, blah, blah, blah. No. So I'm going to flip it over to let you see. Now, you won't be able to see the full thing, but editing Alishia, again, will be here to the rescue. So, let's bring you over a little bit. As you can see, at the bottom, it says DIY Moon Shop. I like the fact that they add the extra legend separately so that you can use it as like a walking legend. Now, you do have to be careful because even though it is a walking legend, one of the bad things about having a walking legend is that it can walk away or get lost. So try to keep hold of that. Actually, they have enough glue left over on the side of their kits that if you wanted to just kind of stick it to the side there to keep your hand from sticking or for it to get dirty, you can probably stick it to the side there. But this did have 45 colors. And then, of course, we had our special diamonds. And I'll show you around about where the special diamonds are. So we're here in the water. And at the bottom here, you're going to see some alexandrite, which is all down here. Don't worry about the dirt on the canvas. When I got this, I didn't realize it until after I had already done it. but if you can see real faint right here, it says Leilani Joy. Leilani Joy is the artist of Mort. I didn't notice it in the picture on the website. It probably is there. It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, it might bother somebody else, but it really doesn't bother me. I like actually having the artist name right there. So if somebody goes, who's the artist? Oh, Leilani Joy is the artist. You're welcome. Anyways, so here we go. We also have some electric diamonds right here on the kneecap. We have some on her hand. Her hair is actually made up of about 5 different blues. So that's what I meant by, here's some more electric diamonds here on the hips as well. That's what I meant by, I thought it was confetti, or I thought it was color blocking, because it looks black. It is not black. Do not let it fool you. It is 823. It is 939. There are some other blues like scattered around in there. So yeah, like we have some more alexandrite here on the side. On her chest, there is a flower that is all gold crystal. And then the waterline, which is Mr. Coffee's favorite. The waterline is that dark sapphire blue. And apparently right here, I was supposed to leave room for that stem. And I just said, forget that stem. I'm putting more more sapphires there. So I just put more sapphires there. And then, of course, here on the side, you have more alexandrite that goes up to the blue waterline. And then we have the top, which these flowers, I put the gold crystal in. I have plenty, so why not? Hold on, I got a drill coming up. All right, there we go. Sometimes you got to watch because you don't put the drills down all the way. So then there's her face, and I didn't realize this either, but her hair is disconnected here. And I was like, should I connect that? No, I'm just going to leave it. The artist knows what she's doing. So there's her face. And even the background. The background was about 5 or 6 colors. So, what did I think of this painting? I love the painting. The drill quality was great. The canvas quality was better. I honestly had no real issues working on this. Minus. Now, with good comes bad. The pros of this kit were the drill quality was great. The special enhancements, this is version 3. The special enhancements were amazing. I did have a lot of fun working on the kit. It turned out great. Now the cons. 1, I wish it had more detail. 1, even at the bottom here for the artist's name, you can't make out what the name is. If they're trying to do that faint, okay, I understand. But for her face, I wish there would have been more detail in her face. Also in her rib cage. I would have liked to see this have more detail so I knew exactly what exactly this is in her rib cage that's falling all over the place. The skeleton bone structure, I wish would have been a little bit more pronounced, like say here in the water. But besides that, the actual picture itself, I'm very happy with. Mr. Coffee has not seen the finished results. He actually hasn't seen it since right before I got to her face. He's had a busy work week, so he's been working late and going to bed early. So he hasn't seen this part. So I'm very excited to present this to him today for Valentine's Day. The other issue I had, and this is the issue with a lot of canvases, a lot of companies do this, but it still is a pain in the tuchus. They had symbols that were close together in not only color, but symbol. So, I mixed drills once, but that was my fault. I don't know what I was doing. I literally saw myself putting in the wrong drills and I still did it. But they had the number 6 and the number 9 together and the letter S. Now, the letter S might seem a little out of place. You're probably like, you can tell the difference between S and 6. Yeah, but when you have 6s with a curly tail on top and then 9s with a curly tail on bottom, and you have those already confettied in together, which was here at the top. The top part here, not the gray part, the blue and the dark gray up here in the corners. This is all 6 and S. Or sorry, 6, 9, and S. So to have the 6s, 9s, and S's all together like that made this incredibly hard to work on the top. It took me twice as long as it should have because I was having to be extremely careful with where I placed the drills because I kept getting the 6 and 9 and then the S and the 6 or the S and the 9. and it was just, that part wasn't as enjoyable for me as, say, like the water was, because the water symbols weren't alike to the point where I had any difficulties. But and we got the sunshine coming through, so apparently it wants to show off the sparkle. So I honestly think that if they want my advice, I would say try to work on different symbols for the 6, 9, and S. Try to make those different colors from each other, because they are similar when you look at them. And with them at this, at the size that they are small. So it's hard to differentiate the 6, 9, and S from each other. And I'll show you them here on the legend. So here. So we have number 9. And then we have number 9. Trying to find the S. Then you have S, which was 931. And then number 6 was 414. Oh, sorry. So trying to differentiate those from each other was a pain in the butt, but I was able to do it. And my favorite part about this is, guys, it sparkles like nobody's business. Like, I cannot wait for Mr. Coffee to see this. He's going to lose his mind. There you go. Getting a little bit of the sunshine here. Oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. And of course, because I don't know if anybody else notices this, but the dark colors sparkle that much more. So her hair sparkles really good. Her bones sparkle because of the electric diamonds. And then the water is going to sparkle because of that alexandrite. So yeah, so I did enjoy working on the kit. I really wish they would work on the letters 6, S, and 9. Other than that, the kit was great. I loved working it up. I do wish it had a little bit more detail so you could make out, say, like her eyes or something like that. So I think they need to offer this one in a bigger size just to get a little bit more detail. And I would like to know what this all is. Like, I know it's her organs and they're supposed to be, like, you know, spilling out or what have you. But I really wish it had a little bit more detail. I would say like a 90 by something. But honestly, I really enjoyed working on this. It was a rather expensive kit. I think I paid $98 altogether for this kit. But I really did enjoy it. And every once in a while, you got to treat yourself. So that's what I did. Well, more so Mr. Coffee. And if you're wondering how I'm going to frame this, I'm actually going to put it in a frame. And I do have a framing video showing exactly how I'm going to frame this. And I will leave that up in the eye. So with that said, folks, what do you guys think? Do you like Lamore? Do you think she needs more? Do you agree that she needs more detail in, say, her face and her rib cage? Write all that down in the description box or in the comment section below. But with that said, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put those down in the comment section below. But with that said, if you're new to the channel and would like to see more random crazy videos just like this one, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified anytime I randomly decide to put up a video. And believe me, it's random. With that said, folks, I'm now going to have to bid you adieu. But not before reminding you, like I always try to be kind, be courteous, be cool. Bye, guys.